Let's close up the garage because we are going to be going to get this thing weighed. If you guys remember, when I first got Mad Max, my main goal was to try to shed as much weight off of it as possible. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're actually going to go to a place that has a big scale that is fully certified under weights and measures, under very strict guidelines, and we are going to weigh the entire bike. And we're going to see if I shed any weight off of Mad Max. I am super curious to know for myself. I believe I'm going to take a guess. I believe we shed about 50 pounds. That is my guess. So before we get into it, guys, hit me up in the comments. Take a guess as far as how much the bike weighs. As you guys know, we're always going to give you guys a startup. If you guys are new to this channel, this is my 22 Road Glide 475 cam 2-into-1 Outlaw exhaust. I'm always going to give you guys a startup because you know what's up. Beautiful 38 degrees, a little cloudy, but no big deal. That thing sounds absolutely awesome. I am so psyched to see how much Mad Max weighs. A lot of people have been commenting, it looks like I'm enjoying the bike. Hell yeah, I love this bike. It does feel lighter, it feels nimble, the suspension, the mid controls, the bar setup. I absolutely love this bike. It is so much fun to ride. I got the ground clearance. I'm not worried about scraping floorboards or brackets. Thing sounds sick. I mean, listen to it. Let's get on the road. Nice, cool and crisp outside again. If I haven't said it before, guys, if you guys are new to this channel, subscribe. Ride videos all winter long. Crisp, baby, crisp. Oh, that thing, I'm telling you, I just can't get enough of it. I can't get enough. We're almost at 2,500 miles. I'm going to be giving you guys a full review, 2,500 mile review on all of the upgrades on Mad Max. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so now we got some side streets. I have some time to talk to you guys. So what do we do to save weight? Well, let me start off with the front. First of all, if you guys haven't checked out the build video series, the playlist on Mad Max, go back and check that out. So this way you guys know and see exactly what we've done. But to kind of sum it up for you guys really quick, let's start with the front. I did replace the front fender. I took the big stock Road Glide standard front fender off. We replaced that with a Road Glide ST fender. A lot of you guys have been curious about it, and you can get it from the dealer. That's where I got it from. You're just gonna have to probably go to the parts guy at your local Harley dealer and have them order you one. That's pretty much what I did. So we got a Road Glide ST front fender, and then as far as the front, and again, I'm going to send you guys back to those other videos because this way you guys could see exactly what I took off. But I took off the cowbells, I took a bunch of cosmetic stuff, plastic pieces off the front by the suspension, and then the crash bar, I took off the stock big engine guard slash crash bar. We put on the Santoro Fabworks bar, and what that allowed me, let me put it in third so it's a little quieter. So what that allowed me to do was obviously take off the big heavy crash bar and all the big bracketry that holds up the main fairing right here. You have to get that Y bar, if you guys could see it right there, that holds the fairing up now. So then we changed and put on the mid controls, and that's definitely a weight savings. Again, I don't remember how much, because obviously these components are all machined billet aluminum light components compared to the stock steel big floorboards and brackets. And then the exhaust, we took off the stock dual pipe exhaust, put on the 2-into-1. That was a major weight savings right there. On the back rear fender, I took off the bottom piece with the light, took that off. So you guys know, right here I'll put up a picture, a stock Road Glide wet weight. So there's a difference. There's wet weight and dry weight. If you guys aren't familiar, a dry weight is basically when the bike has no fluids. That's how they ship the motorcycle to the dealerships. It has no fuel, no oils, no nothing. And then there's a wet weight, which is basically full of fuel, 6 gallons, and full of oil for the engine, transmission, and primary. So the wet weight, okay, on a standard Road Glide is 842 pounds. So that's why I'm really curious to see exactly how much weight we shed off the bike. It does feel definitely lighter. I know without a doubt it's lighter than Silverback. Silverback had the 2-into-2. I had extra fairings on the bike, the stereo system, chain drive, that all adds weight. So I'm really curious to see how much this bike weighs, and I'm sure you guys are curious too, because I really enjoy riding this bike. Oh, and that's another thing, the whole bar setup. So don't forget, we put the Kraus triple tree, the kickback risers, Kraus bars on it. That saved a lot of weight because we removed that whole, basically that whole nacelle there. And all these components are, you know, high quality billet aluminum, really lightweight. You know, let's see. I do have my saddlebags full of stuff, which I'm not going to take off, and like this phone mount and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do is we're going to weigh the bike. And like I said, their scales are super accurate. They're under strict guidelines by weights and measures. And then when we get back home, I'm going to show you exactly what the bike weighs. And then what we're going to do, yeah, of course I had to do that. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take everything off of the bike that I can. Like, I'm not going to take my phone mounts or the GPS mount off, but everything else we're going to take off the bike. I have a scale at home. We're going to weigh that, and we're going to subtract it from the weight that we get from my buddies over here that are going to weigh the bike. All right, so we're almost there. Like I said before in the comments, guys, standard wet weight of a Road Glide standard is 842 pounds. Hit it up in the comments now. Let me know what you guys think. What's up, brother? Want to know if you could do me a favor.
Where'd you get those boots?
Indy Ridge.
Indy Ridge?
Yeah.
I like them.
Huh?
I like them.
You ride?
Oh, I think that was nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to use my code, use Fanatix. If you go to their website, you'll get 10% off.
Okay. That's
yeah. Cool. Can you weight a bike? I'll give you 20 bucks.
Yeah.
You sure?
Hold on.
Yeah, how you doing? Good. All right. My buddy's gonna weigh it. Let's see how much it weighs. All right, here we go. Let me hop off the scale. That's it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Have a good day.
I'm gonna check out your YouTube.
All right, yeah. Huh?
What year?
22.
That's nice.
Okay. All right, so I weighed the bike. Let's go back to my office, back to the garage, so I could take everything off the bike that I can, and we will see exactly how much weight I actually was able to save. Oh, and just to be clear, as you guys can see, my fuel is full, so I'm not trying to cheat by having, you know, going onto the scale with a half a tank. I am full. All right, so I'm back home. I took my camera bag out, and now we're going to be weighing everything that I had on my bike. I'm going to be deducting it off of the weight of the total bike. So that's 4.6 pounds. I also had the camera that I'm using now. Let me put that on the scale. 3.8. All right, wrote that down. Let me put that off to the side. And let me go get a couple other things from the bike. I had the cargo rack on there. That's 5 pounds. Sneaking everything out of my saddlebags. That's another 4 pounds. All right, so after I took everything out of the bags, camera bag, drone, camera, water bottle, everything, knife, tools, tire plug kit, mini air compressor, the cargo rack. Then I figured about an extra 5 pounds, like for the bag liners, Memphis Shades handguards, stuff I really don't want to unbolt off the bike. So the total came out to 22 pounds that I had on the bike, which I should have had off. So this is what the bike weighed at the scale. Can you see that? 860 pounds. This is the paper that was given to me at the scales. 860 pounds. So I actually said I think Road Glide weighs 820 pounds, but that's a dry weight. So Harley Davidson claims that 2023 Road Glide standard wet weight comes in at 855 pounds. The picture's right there. So having said that, subtracting 22 pounds from the 860 pounds that was just weighed on the scale comes out to 838 pounds, which is still about, what, 17, 18 pounds lighter than a standard, basically when I bought the bike. So that's good. I thought it was gonna be a little more, but then again, now that I'm thinking about it, obviously I added a lot of, a bunch of Zero 3D lighting, the rear shocks, there's a lot more material because you have the lines, the rear canisters, the shocks are more heavy duty. It makes sense, but then again, about 17, 18 pounds, that's quite a bit, and I'm happy with that. I thought it was gonna be a little more, but I'm happy. Anyway, I thought this video was gonna be really interesting. Hopefully you guys liked it, and stay tuned because we are going to be, like I keep telling you guys, riding all winter long. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out.